Hello everybody. I hope that you are all doing well, and I would like to share with you one course I was recently judging in Finland. It was jumping class 3. I get a big ring, 25 meters per 45 meters, so I could wildly use my imagination, and there was 154 competitors ready to run this course. So let's check it together, and I hope that you will find there some training and course building ideas as well. I used 13 jumps, long jump, wall, 3 tunnels of the length of 6 meters, 3 meters, and 4 meters, and 1 slalom. I will show you what was the part of the course first, and then we can talk about sequences. So there was jump number 1, wall number 2, number 3, tunnel number 4, 5, 6 from outside, 7, 8, 9. Slalom, then was a in, long jump, 13, 14, 15, 3 meters tunnel, 16 from the outside, 17, 18, 19, 6 meter tunnel one more time, 21 and 22. It was a kind of the course, but I like to say that you do one inhale in front of the jump number 1 and one exhale after jump number 22. What I mean with that is that that's the course for me. Once you get inside of the ring, you have to be right now, right here, connected with your dog. You should have a clear plan and you should execute that plan. This course was pretty challenging and was offering many handling options. Some handlers came even with the ideas what didn't come to my mind when I was creating the course. And I love those moments because those moments are allowing me to think out of the box. And now let's talk about the sequences. So number 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would say that the majority of the handlers were sending doggy over the number 1 on the left hand and then layering jump number 14 and going for a blind cross between 2 and 3, layering jump number 16 and sending doggy towards the tunnel on the right hand. There were as well some handlers who were starting this course standing somewhere here and then trying to run it all on the right hand. I wouldn't say that they were successful, but they tried. We continued. Dog is in a tunnel. We are leading on the right hand. Jump number 5. Here, what was my course designing idea was to offer 2 options. One is send the dog under the hand, kind of flick on the jump number 6, and then continue tunnel on the left hand. As well, some speedy handlers were running here for a blind cross, which was my second idea. We had some eliminations here when the doggies were jumping straight. Jump number 6, they were not taking it from outside but straight. But I would say that that's mostly because of the position of the handlers, when the handlers were trying to help too much in the way that they pushed doggy inside. So we had the tunnel on the left hand. You could layer jump number 11 or you could run inside. Then speedy handlers did it for the blind cross here between 7 and 8, but as well you can easily rear cross doggy on the jump number 8, and like this the doggy is jumping in front of you and you can send on jump number 9 on the right hand. Some dogs did a turn towards the right, even though it wasn't a plan of the handlers, what I could say, but it was, let's say, easy situation that you can handle jump number 9 even on this angle. There will be slightly longer line towards the slalom, but we are still clean. Handlers were running slalom on both ways, running next to the slalom or layering tunnel number 7. Mostly, I would say that the handlers of the smaller dogs were running next to the slalom, and the handlers running intermediate or large category were running in the way that they layer tunnel number 7. So this was very interesting part. I mean, this in after slalom, long jump 13, 14. I would say that it was almost the most interesting part of whole course, like the core, because there were many handling options. So let's start on the first one. A handler is standing somewhere here, asking the dog to do independent in and layering this jump 5, 19, layering 17 as well, rear crossing 13. But what's happened then mostly was that once you rear cross 13, sending the dog in front of you, then the dog after landing after 14 was taking jump number 22 directly because it was on his line. And if the handler was behind and didn't reconnect with the dog, then the dog was not asking and was jumping jump number 22. It happens a few times as well. But as I say, in a course when you have 154 competitors, everything can happen. So this was one of the situations. What happened then was very impressive as well, handling to stay here, layer 519, but then running this line for a blind cross between long jump and 13 like this. You stay with the dog on the right hand over 13 and you can start to turn whole your body, mostly shoulders, straight towards the tunnel, and you are already closer and kind of more connected with the dog, like if you are behind him. In that case, there was no problem. Dog is running in a full speed over tunnel number 15. Other option was to send the dog backside jump over 11. Mostly if the handlers were layering the tunnel, then they were waiting here for the dog, sending backside jump on 11, and then running here for a blind cross or rear cross, but running inside this way. Definitely interesting situation. So let's continue after tunnel number 15. Here was a challenging part. My idea was to go for a blind cross after 16. With the early blind cross, we are receiving a doggy over 16 and kind of option of the tunnel number 4 is disappearing. If we were running for a blind cross, but for a late blind cross, we were actually handling the tunnel number 4. I would suggest here early blind cross after number 16 and then 17 on the left hand, sending under the hand flick turn on an 18 and then on the left hand 19, sending towards the tunnel while layering the long jump. Another option, handlers were sending dog on the right hand over the 16. In this case, you needed very early sending because if the doggy was running a little bit deeper here towards the tunnel number 44, even though the dog didn't take the tunnel number 4, was approaching jump number 16 already under this angle. Let me show you. It means that the number 18 was approached kind of straight, and in that case was pretty challenging for the handler to be here early enough to push for a backside jump, as the dog was on the straight line to jump the jump. So it was mostly the question who will be there first. If the handlers send early enough so the dog was jumping on the angle something like this, then we could see very nice, efficient way here. As well, a few handlers were running this path. Longer path. Question would be how quick is this option, but we would need to measure it separately, right? And then we are running to the final. Dog is in a tunnel 20. We are leading on the left hand, and here you are almost home. If you had a clean run till then, please hold it a little bit more, just 2 jumps more. The thing is that if the handlers were already seeing themselves on the podium opening the champagne, how I like to joke about it, they let the dog run through the tunnel. And there was no time for any hesitation. Even though you were almost done with your breath, almost done with your energy and concentration, you should stay on the track for last 2 obstacles because it was last trap waiting there for you. Handlers were running on this side, layering jump number 16 and then leading 22 on the left hand, or after push, doing a blind cross and leading 22 on the right hand. Or I remember some speedy handlers running for a blind cross here between 20 to 21 and leading everything, last two obstacles on the right hand, or even layering tunnel number 15 on this side. So I hope that you enjoyed with me. If there is any curiosity in you that you would like to build it and run it in your garden or in your training field, please do it. And if you have any video, send it to me. I would be really interested about how it was. As well, if you have any questions, you can ask me here under the videos. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.